I'm self-trained, like a lot of people I work with in policy, especially media and telecommunication policy. We came to this work as organizers, and so, we're in spaces where there's a lot of like wonky-wonk, bits and bytes and jitter and throttle and all of these things that I'm like, what is that? Normal people don't talk like that. And so, when we talk to people about the internet, it's hard for a lot of people to see it as a social justice issue because you tend to think of justice as like your really basic needs. Like, do you have a house? Do you have food to put on your table? Are you clothing your family? What kind of job do you have? And so what we're trying to do is create an image of the internet that attaches to these social justice issues. And so we like to talk about the internet, sort of like a public utility because people understand what that is. They understand that like when you build a house or you buy a house, you have to have electricity sockets in your house and electricity has to be piped in. They understand that you have to be on a sewer line and water's coming to your house. They understand, that you need to have roads and what's the difference between a paved road versus a dirt road. So we like to talk about the internet that way. Like, what if we started to think of it as a basic public utility, a right that everybody had, instead of talking about it as sort of just a luxury that some people deserve because they're able to afford it, and pay more for it, versus some people who aren't. And we think that we need to talk about it as a public utility because basically in our day and age with the communication system we're in, all of these other things, quality education, good health care, employment, immigration status, economic justice, like none of those issues can be addressed anymore unless you also have internet access.